welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing yet again another super in-depth and super honest review on the Charlotte Tilbury Big Lip Plumpgasm lip gloss. I'm going to be going over the price, where to buy it, the details, doing a try-on test for you guys, going over the pros and cons, and finally sharing my overall final score of this product and whether I would recommend it to you or not. So if you're interested in that, then please keep on watching. So this product typically retails for about $47.50 Canadian. You can get it on the Sephora website and also directly on the Charlotte Tilbury website as well right now. And I believe anywhere else that happens to sell Charlotte Tilbury makeup. It currently comes in 4 different shades. The first shade is called Strawberry Chocolate, which is a milky pearlescent pink. The second shade is Nudegasm Diamonds, which is a sheer champagne nude. The third shade is called Fair Medium, which is a pink nude, and that's the one that I have to review for you guys today. And finally, the fourth shade is Medium Deep, which is a brown berry pink. As per the Sephora website, the description of this product reads, Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk Big Lip Plumpgasm Plumping Lip Gloss is a high gloss shine that visibly plumps, smooths, and hydrates lips quickly and over time with a comforting lip oil feel. Finally, I'm just going to do a try-on test for you guys. Be going over the pros and cons of this product. The first pro I can think of is that the tingling, sort of stinging feeling that tends to come with these lip plumping lip glosses is not too strong with this one, thankfully. I did read a lot of reviews before buying this, and it seems like a lot of people in the reviews were saying that the tingling lasted a significant amount of time and that it was unbearably painful. However, this is definitely a case-by-case basis, and it's going to affect everyone differently, because for me personally, I find that it feels really soothing. It just kind of feels like a minty cooling feeling. It doesn't even feel stinging really. I will say it does last a very long time. I think I timed it and it was around over an hour for me. But yeah, it's not painful at all. It almost just feels like you rubbed Vicks Vapor Rub on your mouth or something. In my opinion, it's super tolerable. But of course, it's going to be different based on everyone's own individual skin and lips. You know, some people may have an allergic reaction to it. Some people may be more sensitive to it. But for me personally, it doesn't hurt at all, thankfully. Another huge pro is that it fills in your lip lines and the wrinkles on your lips perfectly. It just very much gives a very collagen-y feeling. It almost reminds me of when you put on nail polish and like the very thick, opaque, enamel-like finish. It's like that, but for your lips, which is a dream, especially for a gloss. It's very hard to find a lip gloss that is this heavily saturated and pigmented in a way that just looks so even, like a lipstick. Like, I absolutely love it. I find that I honestly haven't loved a lip gloss finish this much since Fenty Gloss Bomb, which I've been using and has been a holy grail lip gloss product of mine, gosh, for at least 5 years now. So I think it's finally met its match. Yeah, I absolutely love the finish. And just see how like my lip lines are filled in almost. It looks so juicy and smooth. I absolutely love it. Another pro is that it claims that it is universally flattering, this shade, and I have to agree. It is a little bit more mauvey, purpley, ever so slightly than I would prefer. I would prefer if it was a little bit more orangey, but I understand that they had to cater to both cool tone and warm tone undertone girlies, so that's why they went with the color that they did. I believe they were just trying to make it as universally flattering as possible. I'm pretty sure this is just the Pillow Talk shade, but yeah. So universally flattering, a really nice fall color, and yeah, I just think it's so beautiful and would flatter almost all skin tones. And the final pro I can think of is that the packaging is super duper cute. I absolutely love this sort of like quilted, tufted top here with the CT logo at the top, the big lips on it, and the little window where you can actually see the product inside, and just how like chunky and juicy it is. I love the diamond shaped applicator. It's very easy to like draw and get into the nooks and crannies with this. It picks up a lot of product every time you pull it out. And just, yeah, I think it's super duper cute personally. I love it. And now I'm going to go on to the cons of this product. So the first con I can think of is that the minty feeling, although it doesn't hurt for me personally, I do think that it would probably bother some people if you don't like a minty sensation on your lips. Another con I can think of is that I've been wearing this for about a week now for various different intervals of time just to sort of test out how well it plumps. And I always try it on bare lips and oftentimes without the lip liner, and just to get like a true reading on how good the plumping effect is. And honestly, you guys, I think it more so just fills in your lips in a really collagen-y way, and it's very juicy and thick, and it gives the illusion that your lips are bigger in the sense that also the edges kind of blur, so it makes like the edges of your lips look a bit more full. But in terms of is it actually plumping and causing that sort of allergic reaction type thing that causes the lips to actually swell, I personally don't think so. Again, I have to wear this a little bit more. It's only been a week. But so far, I think it's more so causing the illusion of big lips rather than actually physically making your lips swell. I could revisit this, but yeah, I'm not super mad about this con just because I don't like anything too invasive. Like, I personally am just not super into like beauty treatments, surgeries, Botox and fillers and stuff like that. If that's your thing, that's awesome. But for me personally, at least at this point in my life, I'm not really dabbling in that stuff. So I don't like anything that like actually sort of alters my actual physical appearance in a semi-permanent or permanent way. I'd rather just have something like makeup that just causes like sort of just more of a surface level illusion that something is bigger than it is or smaller than it is. So yeah, that's enough for me, and I personally don't mind it, but it is a con if you're looking for something that you find will actually plump your lips themselves. And the final con I can think of is that the packaging is a little bit on the chunky and leaky side. I do find that the formula is incredibly thick, although slightly watery, and I do find that the testers at the stores are always just like leaking like crazy when it comes to this product. Perhaps just because there's so much product in it and it's so juicy. But yeah, I just find there's like always so much residue on the testers, and because of the nature of testers, that's just how it is. But this product specifically, because I've tried it for such a long time, every time I go to Sephora, I try it on my hand, and like I just find the tester for this specific product is always so disgusting, and it's very, very leaky. And also a lot of people online said that they find it looks cheap and it looks tacky. They don't like the lip motif, they don't like the pink color, but to each their own. I personally think it's super cute and I love it. So overall, my final score of this product is a solid 8.5 to 9 out of 10. I'm so incredibly pleased with this product, and yeah, it's not necessarily because of how well it's physically plumping my actual lips, but more so just because of how incredibly pigmented and juicy the quality of the lip gloss itself is that creates the beautiful illusion of bigger lips. So that is it for this review, you guys. Please let me know in the comments down below if you've tried this or would like to try this. And if this video was helpful to you, then please, please, please give it a like. It just takes a second, but it would truly mean so much to me. And if you could also consider subscribing to my channel, it would mean the absolute world to me. So thank you all so very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! Love you guys!